Testing, testing. Okay, I'm back up in here. I think we got all of the testing done. Um, I was actually I was actually not I didn't have it on the right, I guess on the right picture lens. See, I can see much better now. So we is all up in here. I'm trying to connect on to my other platform over here. Okay, yes, I can see you, Miss Dallas. Okay, okay. Um, we're gonna be in here for a minute because I gotta still hook the other link up to the other chat. Miss Dallas, if you can hit that link, if you if it's up there, yep, it's up there. Let me see, can I pin it up there? You know, it took me a very long time, right? It took me a very long time to get to this point here, to be able to get on here and have a complete chat dialogue. Uh, and this is still in the testing, just testing out phase here. I still, I am still working on this here. You know, this is a lot of computer here for your boy. But I got it down, though. I am getting it. I am loving it. Like I say, I can do certain I could do a little bit of something on here, you know. This thing, this computer is so much that you can do with this thing here. It's just exciting, right? Uh, it keeps it keeps you wanting to just learn how to do more of this. Okay, now from the I don't know. Let me see. Let me see how can I get these other guys over here? I see two of them over here in this other link. I'm gonna share the page. Let me see if I can share this page. Here. Let me see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, look like we on here. Oh yeah, we on here. It says scheduled broadcast. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. It seems like everything is connected. As I'm sounding pretty okay out there. Let me know how I'm sounding. Testing, testing. I don't even have to. I don't even have to go up into that. I'm really in there. Miss Dallas, how do I sound out there? Can you hear me out there? Okay, okay. Ah, I was trying to bring the two pages together, but I guess I cannot uh, open up too many. That's when you start getting echo, echo. Oh, I'm still on here. I'm just really trying to look for something. So just give me a second here. I'm still here. Um, Miss Dallas, no. I tried to bring it over. I tried to bring Facebook and bring it up here on the screen to share. But when I opened up that tab, it started echoing. But I just checked on there and it is live and it is two of them over there. I'm trying to text them right now. I haven't come over here. Uh, they saying they can hear me pretty loud and clear as well over there. Like I said, this is still just a test run, so I'm not like I'm actually doing pretty good to get this linked up like this. I got both of them in the link, right? I can see them and they can hear me, brother. I gotta figure out how I can get that music on here. Uh, I like some of the music they got, but I am a real music guy, and I gotta figure out what kind of music they got on here that they don't copyright me and flag me. I don't even know what all that means, but I know sometimes they say like when you get copyrighted, they cut out some of the videos and stuff like that, parts out of your videos because of the music. But it is a way. Yeah, I like that. I like that music. I like all kind of music, but I like that music. A little bit of that Bon Jovi, a little bit of that, a little bit of that top, uh, what it's called, Guns and not Guns and Roses, Pink Floyd. Yeah, a little bit of that Pink Floyd. What about Fleetwood Mac? What y'all know about that Fleetwood Mac? I listen to all that good. That's good music. I listen to all of that. Hey there, I'm on here. Hey, 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 out there. Think one, two, three here. Thank you guys for tapping in with me. I see one, two. I see two over there. Thank you guys over there, right? Uh, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I can't see. It's late at night. You know, I can't sleep. It's my shift right here, third shift, right? So I'm up with it. But late at night, it seems a little dark out here. I think I got a lot of light though, but yeah, how y'all liking the test run out there so far? Uh, This is the first live on two channels, live on the chat. Uh, this is the first episode of this. It's actually take three, right? This is my third take, okay? But I keep coming on here until I get it perfectly right. And then, like I say, I'm gonna be coming up in here. It don't matter, how many up in here with me. I thank you for coming up in here. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I thank you for it's late night. I know a lot of people up though. I'm gonna be up in here though for a second, just messing with the settings and uh, see. I ain't got my shows like one, two, three settings. Right, I don't have all of that set up. You know, all of this I'm just working on. But you can't just work on the memory part to it. I got the keyboard kind of memorized. Feel like I got like a studio up in here, you guys. um, I don't know my co-host. Um, you can hit that link. Let me see if I put it in there. Yeah, I think I pinned it. Yeah, I think I pinned it there, Miss Co-host. I am waiting on you. The few people we got up here, they waiting on you as well. Okay. We actually can do like a part two to this anyways, because it's kind of late, which I love late. Uh, I'm a third shift. I ain't even get a chance to send out the links because we did it so late. So I'll put this like a part two, one part two. That's how I do that. Yeah, that's how I'll do that. See, I don't know. I don't know what kind of music that is. They give us they don't they give us good. I mean, a lot of choices. Now, whether or not they uh, the choices we want and we paying for, right? Probably not. But like I say, I still got to get in there and work with it. Put some music on there that they will allow me to play without copywriting me. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I said I was going to be in here for like an hour, just working on this. Hopefully, you guys stick around with me. And I don't even have the chat on. I don't even really know. Well, let me get to it. See what that's oh, you say, oh, okay, okay. Thanks a lot there, Miss Dallas. Miss Dallas, we are waiting on you. You are part of this uh, first first kickoff show off. Now, this is my debut out here on real live. Everything I have been doing, it has been pre-recorded live. Uh, all them videos. I made a lot of videos though, and still practicing. Okay. Hey, like I say, I'm not the computer savvy guy here, but still, look at me, guys. I'm really. Hey, this. Okay, hold on. I'm finna send the link. I'm finna send the link. Give me 1 second. Yes, it's a little bit to get used to as well. And once I start messing with it, I'll probably add some more things to it or whatever. Okay, here I come right now. Let's see. Uh, okay, I am dropping another link here in the chat. I done got pretty good at that though. Aha! See, there you go. It did that again. I don't know why it be doing that. I don't know what it be doing when it do that. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. There, see. All I gotta do is be on here, you guys, and play with this thing a little bit more, you guys, and I will have it. Yes, I will have it. Not gonna take much. I just don't be on here as much, so it ain't gonna take much. Yeah, when I just dropped that link, I dropped the link up in there now. When I dropped that other link on the other page, it's sending me a red signal. So, uh, yeah, that's saying something. See, me, I'll be on this thing all night and early in the morning until I figure out how to get every little this and that going on. That's one thing about us us 90 babies. Well, hold on. Don't say that. Us 70s baby. That's one thing about us, right? Uh, we won't stop until we get it done. Until we can finish it, until we can get it done, we won't stop. We'll stay out there all night. We'll stay out there all day until we get it done. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing of growing up, growing up back in the days. That's a beautiful thing. We was built for tough. We was built tough in those days, right? We would stay on it. We would stay on it until we get it done. We couldn't even sleep. You know, everybody from back in the back in the 70s, back in the 80s, was built tough, strong. You can't get in, huh, Miss Lady? Okay. I do not know why. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Let's try it again. Hmm. Said copy the link. Should I just do another link then? How about that? Create a new link. We'll copy the link. Then we're gonna put it up in here. Try that there, my dear. Yeah. See, when it say it got the check on there on my side, so that means it's good. Hey, I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning how to do this. I guess it's not really that hard, right? But this computer, anything that got to do with computers, sometimes it's just tricky. For some. Yeah, I'm sorry about my glasses. It's like I can't see. So there you go. That's something. I heard something. Yeah, I can't see. I went and got my eyes checked on my job, and well, hello there. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you
You
hear
can.
me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you, and I can see you. How about that? Now I can see you.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It took us a little minute. Yeah, how you doing finally? First of all, let me say this. The first take we did, you were telling the truth. I just needed to push this button to flip it over. I kept thinking it was your phone, but actually it would kick me out. And every time I would resend the link or reboot it, I guess I had to push this other button to click you in to see your face. Now I heard I could see your name, but the screen was just blank on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But I definitely could see you now loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear, and I can see you loud and clear. How you doing anyways? How you doing?
I'm doing good on this beautiful night.
Man. Oh yeah, look at you, night. This is your weather right here. Like I used to think you a vampire or something. What's going on?
See, it's so peaceful at night. You don't hear nothing.
And you a third shifter too.
And I'm a third sister. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, you a third shifter. That
How
third
was your day?
shift, huh?
How was your day?
Oh wow. You know, I did a lot to try to get ready for this. I took off. I mean, I didn't have to work today. I planned it for Friday, so I am gonna have to go in tomorrow. But I wanted to literally do this tonight because you remember when we talked, we was Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, so tomorrow night I will be at work tomorrow night. Ain't gonna be on here, but during the day I'm gonna try to mess with this thing here. I'm gonna try to figure this out a little bit. And how did everything kind of sound on your end over there?
What you say?
How do it sound over there on your end? Can you hear me?
It sound nice and clear. I can't
Oh,
see the chat though. So what's up to everybody in the chat?
you can't see the chat.
No,
You
I
see,
can't see the chat.
let me see. Do you got? You know what? I can't see it either. Well, I can see it on this side. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Huh. Oh yeah, I can see it. Is you on your telephone?
Um.
You on your telephone,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay, so can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm using my phone to be able to uh, orchestrate it as well.
See, this a
Hey,
different. It's a different screen that I'm used to. So, but I knew once I, put my information in that I would be able to get through. But it was, you had to do your part on your behalf to get me in.
right, right. Hey, well, we in here though. You know, I say it's two of them. I have two of them on the other side, and they can hear us loud and clear. I can actually type in over there. Let me check it. Let me check it and make sure. Oh yeah, they in there. How y'all doing up and oh yeah. Okay. I don't know why it looked kind of funny on that channel. Hey, can y'all see me? Yeah. Oh wow. It looked like it's froze over there. Is it froze? I don't know. I have to link them both together though. I'm not froze, am I?
Not over here, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm clear over here on this side. Yeah, they got this copy and paste to the streams. I got three streams running all at once, right? Uh, and I got it hooked up to one device running all three of them. Now one of them I'm not connected to, but the other one I am connected to. So they on here and we on here. So hey, I just want to say this here's my co-host right here. I don't know what we call her, Miss Dallas. That's what we call her. Okay. Or what would you prefer to be called?
Miss Dallas is fine.
Miss Da- Miss Dallas is fine. Okay, look, we actually doing good. We on time. This is we could say 50 minutes. Let's say 50 minutes. So we definitely on time. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody just text me over there in the other chat. We doing. They say they can hear everything is cool. Hey, and then they say they can see they can see your avatar. You hear me, there, Miss Dallas?
Yeah.
uh, yeah. Well, listen. The topic is, as we put on there. Did you see the thumbnail, Miss
Yes, it's
Dallas?
about relationships.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. So all of that showed up. Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, I know, like that's a topic that we want to get into, but it's probably ain't the time to get into that. Like right now, tonight, we've been at this testing thing. We've been at this testing thing all night. It seemed like I'm just happy to get it running, though. You know.
yeah. So that last link that you sent to me, or you put in the
Uh,
chat, that's the one that's working. That first one you put, that one wasn't working. So make sure you use that second one, the last
that's
one.
okay. It's saying right here, it kind of shows me if it's working tonight. It had a green check mark on it. You know, once you get to working this thing, it ain't really that bad. It's not really that bad once you get to working it. It just, this stuff, this little new wave technology has always been a little confusing to me a little bit, but I do like uh, I do like the gadgets. I do like the excitement of it, the music, and all the buttons on it. I love the red, the blue, and the black and the white wires and buttons and all of that. So I'm gonna figure it out. You see what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna figure it out.
Well, you got the main part figured out. Now you just gotta do like some tweaking to it.
So twinking too. Yeah. And then you're gonna be my co-host over here, so we're gonna be putting it together, directing it. I don't know. I might gotta make you the director of this now, huh?
Wait a minute now. I don't know about all that.
Well, you listen. You are
It's your
very
channel.
well. Say it again.
It's your channel.
Yeah, but you are very wise. You're a very wise young lady. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I I respect everything that you got to offer to the channel as well.
Yeah, you inside of the field. I'm outside. So you probably know more than me. I know some because I be in these YouTube streets, but I'm not the one directing the show. You know.
Hey, but as we do know, that's sort of my that's what I'm good at. I'm good at directing anyway. See, you know, that's the whole thing about the magic of people. You got to play the part that you are good at. You
That's
know,
right.
that's the thing about people. Now, some of us sometimes be wanting to play the parts, all the parts. But see, I ain't never been like that. I've always been a team player. You know, stick to what I know that's good, that's best. And if somebody else knows something good and better than me, hey, I fall all the way back and sit back and shoot, let them lead, and I learn from it. You know, that's that's definitely a fact. I have no problem with being the student, listening, following. You know, especially when when people get in any situation and they know exactly what they're doing, knowing exactly what they're talking about. Hey, I just sit back and just be a sponge and just soak it up and just listen to it all.
Hmm.
You know, you got some people though, shoot, they don't be like that. You know, they study be trying to, you know, jump in where they don't belong in as the person who's really educated in the field. You know, people be trying to they forget to raise their hand. You know what I'm saying? See, I sit back, I raise my hand. You know, is it my turn? Can I talk yet? You know, is it my turn? Can you could tag me in any minute? You know.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am too. Like I know my role, so I just try to play my role. You know.
You know what? That's definitely for sure. Oh, that's definitely for sure. You definitely know that.
You still there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, I said, yeah, I ain't going nowhere. You know, I started doing all the effects of everything before I had anything else down pat. I started doing everything else. You know, so I would say I'm probably about. I love putting everything on the scale. You know, because see, uh, I ain't no faker trying to act like I know something that I don't. So I always put it on the scale, you know, a percentage. You see what I'm saying? So I give myself a percentage at learning how to do all of this. Like right now, I think I'm probably at about a good 70, probably 70. I give myself 75. I give myself so that's 25 off. Nah, I think I'm about a 70. Let's put it like that. Okay, 70.
That's a
So I
good
got
number.
30. Huh?
That's a good number. Percentage.
Okay, okay.
So for the most part, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Hey, I spent enough hours watching, right? I spent enough hours watching, but I actually wasn't watching. I was actually learning. Okay.
Mm.
I was actually getting educated in I was actually getting my spiritual lessons going on. That's what I was actually doing. So I learned a lot by just staying grounded to my lessons, staying grounded to. Uh, and you know this because hey, you've been following me on this journey, so you already know uh, a lot of studying that I've been doing to even learn how to even get this going on like this. Finally, I was like, shoot, yeah, let me try to do this on the simple fact of, hey, I got something I need to say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. I said, man, I got something to say. You
So can you
know,
tell me and the watchers like what your channel about? You know, what we got to look forward to?
well, what my channel is about is basically a man going through this life journey. Okay, understanding, putting everything in a great big understanding, life teaching skill. I learned how to really train myself on how to go back in my past, look at everything, put it in the right perspective. I trained myself to do this. This is what this channel is about. The channel is about putting your life in the right perspective, owning up to what you have, you know, what you have learned in this life, owning up to what you've been through in this life, speaking it out there to the universe. That's what this channel is about. It's about a spiritual growth channel. It's about a spiritual journey channel. Uh, yeah, that's basically what this channel is about. And I'm doing it all out of I'm doing it all out of a little nervousness, right? But I'm so consciously aware of how I feel. It's more like how I feel. I'm real conscious about how I feel. I'm conscious of how this world feel, think, and act. I see the unconscious of a lot of people out here in this universe, out here, in this world. So I wanted to speak about this. I wanted to, make, I want to just make a channel where everybody can come to and just say how they feel, and talk. That's really what this channel is about. And, I appreciate people like you. I appreciate a lot of people that, you know, that, um, that made me feel a little bit at ease in getting on here because this wasn't an easy thing getting on here, to do all of this. But I felt though this was needed. I wanted to do this. So this what this channel is about. It's a journey, baby. It's a journey. All the goods, all the bads, you know, all the mistakes. Hey, I'm taking it all and I'm bringing it all and I'm putting it all on here.
Oh, you putting everything on the floor?
Man, when when you get a little older in life, you know, you'll understand, Miss Lady. Nah, 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 nah. When you get a little older in life, you wanna. It's sort of like leaving your own imprint in the world. That's what this is. It's leaving the world something behind. When you gone, these tapes, these videos gonna be here. And it ain't so much basically on me or for me. It's not even really so much, for the kids of anything. It's really about. I think it ain't. I think we need like more afraid people that's nervous and scared, like like I was. Like, you always say, yeah, you can't tell that I was nervous, or that I can't talk, or I couldn't talk. You say you can't tell that, but yes, I am. I've always been like a not so talkative person. So this is one of the ways we could put it out here. This is one of the ways we could talk and communicate to the people. And it ain't too many good, it ain't enough. It's a lot of good people in the world, but they they're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to speak about it. So I'm hoping like a person like me, you know, uh, that's not politically correct, okay? That's nervous and all of that, right? Hoping a person that can see me on this and be like, oh wow. Which, by the way, a couple of people reached out to me, like, they emailed me and told me, keep doing it, because they looking at it like you should. They want to speak as well. When you get older, you do kind of want to, you know, put it out there a little bit, right or wrong. What you think?
Mm, I guess it's some things. I don't know about. No, I'm a little private about my life, so I wouldn't be too, you know, comfortable with sharing a lot of things. But yeah, I would share some things. Yeah, I would put some things out there, but some things I
Okay,
won't really expose. You know.
got you, got you, got you. Yeah. Well, Miss Dallas, me, hey, I'm an open book out here. I'm an open book out here on this universe. Y'all hear me out there in the chat? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for staying in here with me. Do you hear me? I'm an open book out here. So, hey, it is a little nervously. I feel you on that, Miss Dallas. I really feel you. But you have to realize your testimony, or your talk, or your just discussions, you putting your stuff out there, you just don't know how that can be inspiring to the next young lady coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a very hard working young lady. Uh, you know the ins and outs. You know the game. It's a lot of sisters out there that don't know the game. Nah, whether or not you know they like to hear it. Sometimes they do hear it though. You might not think they hear, but they do hear.
Hmm.
And really, like, see, I got inspired by this a couple of different ways. When I was working with the kids, they was challenging me to even put my face on this thing. So I got inspired by the little kids as well as all the other things that So yeah, they was challenging me and laughing at my little videos. You hear me? The little kids was laughing. Hey, my great philosopher said it anyways. If you want to really learn how to speak this thing, he say start off with little kids, right? Because
Yeah,
little kids,
they gonna
huh?
tell you the truth. They
Yeah,
gonna keep it 100 all day.
they harsh, boy. Them kids, they harsh, they honest. Kids is very honest.
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, RC? Like, if you don't mind getting into depth about, where you was brought up and, a little bit about yourself.
Ooh. Well, I was brought up. I was brought up. Uh, I came from a humble place, right? I came up, like we all came up back in the 70s and the 80s. We all come them humble beginnings there. You know that, Miss Lady. You know. So I think some of us learned different. Some of us learned better. Some of us appreciate how we was raised, and I think I was just one of the lucky ones that literally just stepped into a different kind of light. Uh, I think no, I ain't gonna say into a different light. I'm just gonna say I saw a different light. Okay. So yeah, I think I was one of the ones that saw something a little different, and I was raised in a humble place because back in those days, you didn't have much. I come from a single mother home. You know that hey, and she did an awesome job. You know that I talks about that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but the upbringing was so well disciplined. Uh, that's why I can say that I was kind of one of the lucky ones that saw saw the discipline in a good way, not in a bad way. Sometimes how sometimes we take that discipline that your parents give you, and you take it in a bad way, in a negative way, you know in a way of not understanding. But I took it in a different way. I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything that was hard, everything that was uh, not easy. I appreciated it all, and I didn't look down on anything about it. I didn't
But
look
how long
down.
how long did it take you to appreciate it? Because I know when you was younger, you probably was like, rebelling and like you didn't want to listen, or was you always the one that listened and obeyed?
Oh no, 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 right? Of course not, right? With that one, no. Uh, well, I would say this. Well, being raised by your mother or whatever, single mother home, it was more strict. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't no like you had to. You got time to rebuild. You know what I'm saying, boy? She'll snap you up real quick. So you know what I'm saying. You couldn't. It ain't no rebelling. But yeah, I went through a little period. I want to say I went through probably about a 2 year period when I was young, that things probably didn't go so well. Okay, as a teenager, right? Teenager, you be bad, rough, hard headed. You see what I'm saying? A little rebellious.
Mm-hmm. Thinking you know
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. But shoot, I was probably like 17 years old, still in high school, and hanging out with like older women, like 22, 23 years old. I'm probably like 17 years old. See, I was advanced in that way. I was advanced in. I think I was just more mature in my age. A lot of kids, don't make no difference what your age is. They don't be mature, right? So
Right.
yeah, so I think I was just more mature and wanted to hang around, the people that was older than me. Like all my fellas back then, all of them was older than me. Everybody I hung around was older than me. Yeah,
So what
yeah.
age do you think that you began to like turn things around for you?
Mm, good question. Boy, you got me. I thought you was the co-host. I thought I supposed to be doing the question answer here. Okay, put me under the gun. Let's go with it. How old? Let me see. Uh, I wanna say. See, I kind of had like a family and everything. I started off kind of young. Okay, I started off young with a family and everything. Probably at the age of 25, 26. Okay, so round about 26, 27, something like that. That's when I really kind of slowed down a little bit. Now, when I started putting life in the right perspective, when I started realizing my wrongs, uh, that probably took me to probably like 30, 31. Because see, life gonna kick in different gears at certain ages of your life. You see what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
but it's like these time and days, shoot, they seeing death and stuff so easily.
Early.
Yeah, early now, so it's kind of rough on that side. So we weren't catching the deaths and stuff being seen, but uh yeah, it sort of was like you each like you get in your you're in your teenage years, you go through things, your 20s, you go through things. When you about 30, you really try to settle down, like as a man. I think all men probably at like 30 years old, they really kind of like settle. They probably like in they settling down stages.
Yeah, because I think the 20s is more like you trying to figure yourself out. You know what I'm saying? I think by 30, you should already know kind of what direction you want to take, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that 30, but you gotta realize though, when that life hits you though, see, it be all type of things that can alter you in life too. You know what I'm saying? It's things that can throw uh the growth of life. There's certain things that can throw you off balance as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Life.
yeah, life. Now, I'm gonna tell you, about 30, I wanna say about 32, I think I was the first person that started saying life. About 32. Now I'm 52 now, so that you figure that was 20 years ago that life had hit me, and I swear I started calling it. You see in all my titles or everything I do, I always use life. You see that. I started that 20 years ago. So that let you know my conscious and everything, I was starting to awaken right then. You feel me?
Hmm.
I really started to awaken right then. Yeah. Yeah. But I can say it has been a real good journey. It has been a real good journey going through this thing called life, though. I tell you that.
Well,
Especially,
you can say that because most people can't say that.
yeah, you're right. But I'm saying Some people, some people they do, they do say that, but how true that really is, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at that too. Some people can say that, but how true it really is, because like when you not living your full self, you know, you missing something when you ain't living your full self. When you just literally not uh paying attention to you, paying attention to life, you just can't pay attention to certain things. You got to pay attention to all things. So you got to pay attention to all things. So yeah, you got to revolve the way your birthday cake is evolving. You feel me?
Exactly.
So, you know, but I really wanna say, like, although it might have, like I said, I really kind of I slowed down probably like at 26, 27. Okay. But really, I think I really understood a lot to everything that I am right now. I think I really understood this when I was probably like, in my probably I'll say in my 19 or 20s. I really understood it. I just didn't really understand it. I understood it. You feel what I'm saying? I understood it because see, like the energy that you give off, the energy that's around you, all of that, I could feel all of that. I could feel all of that. Uh, like at 18 and 19, I can feel the energy. Now, I probably couldn't feel it all the way from everybody. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't feel it from everybody, but I knew the good energy. I knew the bad energy. Uh, what did you call? Well, I remember you said this role before. You said this thing before. I don't know what this was. You said something about tribe. Say that again. That was a beautiful word that you said. What did you say that time? Find your what?
Tribe.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how I said it because sometimes I be saying stuff so fast that I forget what I say. It just come off the dome and I just say it, and then I can't even remember what I said. You know what I'm saying? But you remembered it, so
I remember key words that's that's positive, keywords that's motivational. Like I remember them type of words like that. You said the tribe, find your
what
tribe.
was
That is
what was,
real.
what was we talking about? Maybe that refresh my memory.
I don't know. We was just talking about how like certain people energy don't match everybody's. You know what I'm saying? So you was like, should if your energy don't match this, you got to find your own tribe. You know what I'm saying? And when you said that, man, you just don't know, boy. A bell clicked off in my head. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's real. You know, everybody you can't vibe with. And
Exactly.
you know that. We always spoke on that.
Hmm. That's true. And so the people that you vibe with, I feel like they your tribe. They're the people that you should have around you.
Them
Because
your
if the
tribe.
vibe is off, what I'm saying, I think everything gonna be off because it's something that y'all ain't clicking, and it could be your energy telling you that you don't need to deal with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to feel the energy when you're around certain people, and if the energy off, I feel like that ain't the person you should be around. That's how I feel. Like
And
if
when
I'm
you
around
said,
somebody and we kicking it, and I all of a sudden feel like the energy off or the vibe is off, you know what I'm saying? Because your body gonna give you that instinct, like something ain't right. You got to take that. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that because that's your body like informing you something going on, something ain't right. So some people don't take that heed. Some people just, keep it moving, or some people just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ignore vibes no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't ignore vibes no more.
she said,
Cause
I don't know no
I've
vibe.
learned some lessons along the way by just brushing stuff off. You know what I'm
Brushing
saying? That
stuff
catch.
off, right? Brushing stuff off. Hey, the power of the energy is so real. It is so real. But see, that is something I've always been connected to that. That's for sure. I've always been connected to good spirit, good positive spirits, so uh but see, everybody don't have that kind of vision though. You know that, right?
Right. I mean, I think they do. Like I said, I just think that maybe they ignore it or don't take it in like that. You know,
Or don't give or don't care. You know what I'm
or
saying?
maybe
Cause
don't care.
yeah, because you got a lot of people just that's how a lot of us go through life. Just don't I guess we all feel some in some ways we don't care about some things, right? Hey, I gotta make sure though, while I'm doing all of this, see, this channel here ain't no biased channel. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure. I have had a lot of faults in my life. You hear me, Miss Dallas?
Yeah, I hear you. I think we
I
all have. You know.
Yeah, you're right. We all have, but people they don't like to talk about that. They always like to talk about somebody else's, right? But see, I like I like to talk about mine though. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I like to talk about mine just as much as I will talk about somebody else's. Let's put it like that.
Hmm.
Because it's one person, you really, really got to be real with, and that's yourself.
That's number one right there.
You got to be real to yourself more
And
than
that's the thing
anything.
too. Most people ain't real with themselves. So how you gonna be real to somebody else? You can't be.
You can't be. There's no way possible. No way possible. But see that goes back to the spirit and energy though. Like we was talking about, that spirit and energy. That's what all of this is about. And that's sort of one thing like I came that brought me here too. I came in like understanding that uh, what we see, what we hear, what we connected to friends, family, and loved ones. Uh, shoot, man, we all in trouble, man, with this spirit and this energy. Everybody is in trouble. Everybody is in trouble because they don't know. It's hard to tap in to anybody real soul out here. This
I mean, it ain't
is
really
sad to
hard.
say, but
You be around somebody long enough, you can kind of figure out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of can.
well, see, people.
That's why I don't hang around a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta have a crowd behind me. I like the genuine people that I have in my life. They ain't never crossed me. I ain't never crossed them. You know what I'm saying? I rather keep those people around me. What they say, no new friends.
No new, no new friends. Right. You sure right about that. But you get a certain age though, it ain't really bought no new friends at all.
I mean, after that, I call them associates. Like to be a friend, like that takes some years to for me to call somebody my friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna meet somebody one day and be like, oh yeah, this my homie, this my girl right here. No, like we cool. You know what I'm saying? We associates. You know what I'm saying? You a friend when we done been through some things, and I just seen you do this, you just see me do that, and we still rocking with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never betrayed me, I ain't never betrayed you. Like that's a friend. Now these people that come in and out your life, I wouldn't necessarily call them friends. That's just me.
Do you know though? Do you know the percentage? I tell you, I put everything on the scale. You know, I put my whole life on the scale. You know what I'm saying? I percentage everything out. Do you know it's probably about 80 or 85% people out here that's really living two different personalities? You realize that people is living two separate of them. I'm telling you. I'm telling. I
No,
told.
no, 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 no. What you mean by that? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a different person at work than I am at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be professional at work. So would you call that being two people
Well,
living two different lives? Because at
well,
work,
no. Well, no. Well, no. Well, it depends. Now, if you're gonna be Mr. Belvedere at work, and then come home and then act uh, like, nope, I ain't doing this. Nope, I ain't doing that. Nope, a mean person, but you Mr. Belvedere at the job. Yeah, that is two different personalities right there.
no, but you got to be able to,
Adapt.
yeah, move in the direction that you at. Like if you at work, you can't be, at work acting like you at home. I mean, some people do, but you still gotta be professional because you at your job. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get home, you can put your feet up, you can relax, you know what I'm saying, and do you. But I feel like it's a difference. So what you mean by people living two different lives?
Yeah, because see, I wasn't really speaking on the job, not unless you missed the Belvedere, like I said, right? And then you get to the other house, and then you just, a whole different person. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, within themselves, like, uh, I don't really think a lot of people is really like in tune with who they really are.
I mean, yeah, that could be true because you probably ain't got a chance to be alone and be by yourself. Sometimes people just need to be by themselves sometimes and figure out what they like and what they don't like instead of having people around all the time. And I think that's how I grew. You know what I'm saying? After I got single and everything, I got to figure out the things that I enjoyed in life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the things that we enjoy. There were certain things that I wasn't experiencing because I was in a relationship or whatever, and I was doing what we both wanted to do, but I didn't get to find out who I really was until I was by myself.
So, so speaking of relationships here, that is the topic, anyways, right? But you just brought that up, right?
You see how
Uh,
I eased it in there?
I see that. I see that. Hey, look,
I put me on a chopper block first. Now,
I see that. I see that. So your relationship went for how long? and since you saying like it was you and him, and then you got single, and then you had to, you know, see a better you. You say you see a better you because you single, or what? What is you saying?
I'm saying that the first relationship I was in, that was for like 9 years. That was when I was 20. You know what I'm saying? So in your 20s, you supposed to be trying to learn who you is. I missed that stage. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a relationship and I wasn't really focused on what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I basically was just focused into that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, when I got into another one, that was 5 years, 5, 6 years. So that's like
Okay,
what,
okay,
10,
okay. So stop
past
it.
my
That's yeah. That's like a decade right there. You didn't lost.
right.
That's a decade you didn't lost. So after that, what you feel as though, I mean, what you found yourself, because see, being by yourself sometimes you can find yourself. You can do that, you know. So you saying you basically got out the relationships, and then what?
I found myself. I did the things that I've been wanting to do, but just didn't have the chance to do it because I was in this relationship, more like a family, being like a housewife, and so after relationships, I went back to school, you know what I'm saying? And I just started like pouring into me more, what I'm saying, pouring into me and my kids. And I got to find out, who I really was as a person. Because I didn't really know who I really was as a person. Because sometimes when you're in relationships, you get lost into it. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you want to do, you kind of put it on the back burner, you know, for the relationship. If that makes sense to you.
Now, let me ask you a question about these relationships, because it's like, you it seems like people like all the time, like it be like a one-sided situation on the relationships. How you feel about the breakups in a relationship? Do you feel like it was one-sided, or do you feel like it was both sides?
Um,
You can be honest. Oh, you can be your honest, okay?
well, I definitely don't feel like it's my fault
Wait a
because
minute. Say that again. Wait a minute. Say that again.
I definitely don't feel like it was my fault because I mean, I feel like I was putting in their needs before mine. And that I really honestly feel that way. I feel like they got the most of me than I got out of myself, and I didn't realize that until after I left those relationships. So
But okay, so you saying one-sided, his side, right? His side. Why it can't be both sides? Why you don't think so?
I mean it could be. But
Hmm.
I just know what I brought to the relationship. I don't know uh what I did wrong. They never told me what I did wrong. So
Okay,
if nobody
okay.
never tell you what you did wrong, then who's to blame?
Hey, you got a fact. Hey, that's a point. Hey, hey, they'll never say nothing. You right. I can't even argue with that one. Can't argue with that one. Yeah. Okay. So wonder if they would have said something. Then what?
I mean, then I would take what they had to say and, you know, try to do what I can to fix the relationship or whatever.
Okay. 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 And that's all I wanted to know because, you know, women, it don't be the men. It be the women on that one sided thing, you know? Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, right, man. I love you women, man. I love you women. I do. But man, y'all is so much on the one sided power trip. Like uh and that's another thing that I want to bring to the channel. I want to bring to the channel why is so much one sided. Y'all way. It's y'all way. Always one sided. Why is that?
I mean, one sided. I don't know what you mean by that. And you can't like just say that all women are the same. Like I can't say all men are the same. You
Okay,
know.
listen, I gotta put I can't even say Dame Dash name, right? But I got to say it because even though the New York niggas say this, but that pause, I kind of like that. Pause, pause. I like that. I kind of like that. I heard Fabulous say it the other day too. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I got to steal that. But you can't say Dame, right? You can't even say his name too much no more. You know what I'm saying? After what happened with the whole thing, that's just totally messed up, right? But I like his style. I do like his style, you know. But yeah, pause. Okay, it is a problem, don't you think, with the ladies on the one-sided power trip? Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, you gotta elaborate when you say that because I'm
I
not
mean,
sure
what's
what
to
you.
elaborate on? I mean, like you just spoke a whole bunch of things on behalf of your guys, your relationships. Like you straight up said, it's their fault. You straight, yeah. Look, if you was on the stand, you ain't even hesitate. It's their fault, right? That's what you said. So why it can't never be? It's her fault. Why it can't ever be that fast? Huh?
Well, I'm talking about my situation. I don't know about
No, I'm talking
everybody.
about in general. That's what I'm saying. I said women in general. That's what I'm talking about. Just in general. Okay, but you don't think besides you don't think it's probably like 70%, definitely 69% women out here, it ain't their fault. And it probably,
Yeah.
listen, they probably feel like it ain't their fault because we all getting brainwashed. Well, they are getting brainwashed out here. So they probably looking at it like it ain't their fault, right?
Right.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You a woman. You a woman. You gonna say right?
I mean, if it's a problem, then voice the problem. See, men have a problem with communicating. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say all men. I'm not gonna say all men, but most men have a problem with communicating. How are we supposed to know if we doing something wrong if you don't voice how you feel about something, and then you end up doing something because you feel like we ain't doing what we supposed to do? But how do we know what the hell you mad about or what the situation is if you don't voice what the situation is?
Man, I know some people that voice their opinion and it still don't matter. You hear me? Hey, you
I mean,
know,
and that's how the relationships they start off all, y'all lovey dovey, you know what I'm saying? This, that, the other, y'all just loving each other to death. You know what I'm saying? And then once somebody do something, now you're looking at this person sideways. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like saying, voicing like what the problem is.
So you would consider yourself, you would consider yourself if a person actually acknowledged the problem with you. Now you know, now you know I done saw you in action there, 5'2". You know you're only 5'2". I just saw you in action. So you a little rough. You a little rough with them boys. I bet you was.
Yeah, I got a fire mouth. My mouthpiece is unstoppable.
See,
I can say that,
see.
but it's only because it's a defense mechanism. Like, I'm not gonna try to whoop you or put my hands on you because I already know I'm a woman. I ain't finna win that fight. So I'm
That's
gonna
right.
get you by my word.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah for you saying that. I'm glad you said that you are a woman. But you are a woman that's, how tall are you again?
5'2".
Look at that. Miss 5'2". That's what you need to put on your name. Miss Dallas 5'2" Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There you go. Put the red bottoms on there too with the little Dallas sign.
That's a little
No,
too
no,
much.
but yeah, I know I be doing that. I do that kind of stuff. Oh no, you just wait a minute. we we gonna we gonna have it lit over here with all this. We definitely gonna have it lit over here with all of this going on. Uh, so getting back to you, Miss 5'2". So you trying to say all of that, all of that, you giving it to them, and they ain't said not one word. They ain't say stop, Miss 5'2". That's too much. They said give me some more. That's what you said.
No, well, they got their words to say too. It's an argument. We arguing now, and then it blows up.
Okay. Now when we started this thing, you gave him all the blame.
Because
Oh man.
he was
Oh,
the one that damaged the relationship. So you think I'm just gonna sit back and just be okay with the okey doke? Like you don't think I'm supposed to say nothing about it? Oh, I'm
let's
supposed to just
see.
let you just get
Let's see.
away with
Let's see.
murder.
Let's see. Let's see. Listen, that's the thing, young ladies. That's the thing right there. You know, I think we put too much value into those type of things. Like, what is really the okey doke? What is really that? Nah, like I say, it's a lot of yeah, it's a lot of good and bad okey dokes out there. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't, I guess it just depends on how it really is. But to just leave situations like that, uh, and we putting up a real good fight about it. If it ain't so bad, I don't really think, I think people should stick it out. Like, that's what
Just
I
because it's
believe.
not so bad to you, don't mean it's not so bad to me.
Well, see, it still depends too, because we all may do things that's not really good in the other person eye. You see what I'm saying? All we could do is just try to be the best version that we can for that person. You know what I'm saying? So, but until then, I mean, if 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 we ain't if we ain't reached our potential, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we should be arguing, fussing, fighting about it. I think we should, try to work it out. I think that's the problem. Everybody want to run,
Yeah,
fuss,
throw in
and
the
fight,
towel.
huh?
They want to throw in the towel.
Throw in the towel. Yeah, I had a friend some years back came to me. Uh, they in a her and dude in a little argument, fight or whatever. She mad. She mad. This nigga got another little lady, right? She mad, right? I mean, I get you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling her, baby, calm down. You know, calm down, baby. Sometimes a cooler head, I think that wins over everything. I think staying focused and true to you as a woman with a cooler head, I think that wins over everything.
Yeah,
Women just
I
look
just
at,
I just think when a person just gets you out your character like that more than once, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay going back and forth, then I just don't feel like that's the person for you because why you keep bringing these issues to me and you know I got a problem with it, you know? So
but
obviously
sometimes, go
you
ahead,
want
go
to
ahead,
be
go ahead.
you want to go a different direction. So you know what? I'm gonna let you go that different direction, and I'm finna have peace within myself, knowing that you doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna cut out the whole situation, and that's what happened. After all that, like it's only
To
so
me,
much that a person can take, and when everybody got a limit, you
to
know what I'm
you,
saying?
to me, that's that gangster. That's gangster talk, there, baby. We're gonna put up here gangster Dallas. How about that? Look, you go have about 20 names for all this is over with. Yeah, that's that gangster talk. I don't know though. I can't say that. You know what I can say? I can say it was a lady at my mama house at about 65 years old, and all that lady kept telling me was, "Bob, you still settle down?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." "Bob, that's a good thing now. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing when
I
it's
wish,
it's
I
good.
wished, I wish." But listen, this coming from a 67, 68-year old lady. You know what I'm
But I'm
saying? Like,
happy.
I wish, I wish, I wish. What she got now? Some cats.
And she probably happy with those cats. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man,
being in a relationship that you're not happy in, you miserable. I'd rather be single and be at peace and happy.
I mean, but life is not meant to be, it's meant to be happy, but it ain't meant to be with no cats.
I mean, if that's what makes you happy, life is about being happy.
What makes you happy?
Whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? If a bunch of cats make you happy, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you happy and you ain't disrupting nobody and
Hey, and then guess what? Then that's why that guy left. You see what you see what I'm saying? Now listen, there's no way possible. If a woman can think like, well, I could just settle down with some cats or some dogs, and that's why the nigga go. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The whole purpose is the whole purpose is that's the program from what we being programmed every day to think and to learn and to see. That's what's being programmed
I
by the
mean, well,
men.
that's starting to be the norm because what's the benefit of being married today?
Well, hold it. Nah. You said marriage. Hold it. All I'm talking about is just being happy with someone, even if it's
Yeah,
married or
that's
not
something
married.
different. That's
Yeah,
something different. Yeah, that's totally different.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
just because somebody's single, that don't mean they don't have nobody. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. Hey, listen, I ain't never arguing that. You know what I'm saying? We always know, shit, uh, Henry coming around the corner. And guess what? Henry just like the cats. That's why the nigga gone. You feel me? Cause the nigga know that. And then if he ain't gone, that's why he's scared to leave because Henry around the corner. You feel me? See me,
Harry, Harry gonna always be around.
and that's why I know that. You feel me? That's why I know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I agree with everything. Uh, well, I ain't gonna say everything. Some things that a man got to do out here. I agree with it. Just because them cats is always gonna be there and fucking Henry always gonna be there. You feel me? So to me, a man is a damn sucker just by even knowing that part and sticking around. No,
I mean, cause Henry might be over there at Susie's house the next day. Like,
Henry gonna be at Susan's house. He
okay,
gonna be there.
and Martha know that.
Martha
And,
definitely know that.
and do you think she care?
But
Cause she
that's the
don't want
thing.
Henry like that anyway. Henry just somebody that she get lonely. She call Henry over. You know what I'm saying? They go out on a date. They might, get a bottle. They might just, go out, work out together, and then Henry on his way.
Well, we just saying. I just feel bad. We giving up on real connection. We giving up on that because you can't have a real connection if Henry, Martha, Martha, and Joe. That's too many. That's too much going on. You know?
I mean, you don't
You
necessarily got
know?
to be with them like sexually. You know what I'm saying? Like we grown. You ain't
Hey,
necessarily got to be with everybody that
anytime,
you talking to or dating.
man. Listen, anytime you having any conversation with any other nigga, if it ain't your nigga, that's wrong. Because I'm here to tell you,
Yeah,
me
if you're in a
personally.
relationship, we talking about a single woman that's not
Oh,
in a
single. Okay, well, single woman, yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, because me personally, I say this all the time. Me personally, you know, if I'm anywhere doing anything, working at any place, doing anything, if that's what I chose to do, if that's what I chose to be, man, ain't nothing Martha gonna be able to tell me at that job. You feel me? She gonna be smiling every day if that's what I choose to do. So how do your nigga know Henry ain't doing the same thing to, to Martha at the job? That's why Henry ain't gonna never stay. He shouldn't stay. And if he do stay, oh man, he better know. He better know that Henry is around that motherfucker corner.
Well, I don't really know too much about all that. I just know if I'm in a relationship with somebody, it's me and him. Like I wouldn't go
They
into
all say
a
that.
relationship. I'm
They
talking
all
about
say
me.
that.
I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm talking about me. Now, when a relationship is over with, now that's something
But
different.
see, that's too quick. That's too quick. You
We
already
didn't
five.
say no
You
time limit.
already you already five
If
two.
it's done, then it's
You
done.
already 5'2". You already giving the man hell, right? And then you talking about that. That's too much. See what I'm saying? You might as well just sit on back. Don't be you. If you know you got a mouth, if you know you got a mouth, you're supposed to sit on back,
No,
sit on back,
nah.
and just look. Nah. Nah,
Nah.
the connection is gone from the universe. But guess what? That's why we on here. It ain't gone. It ain't gone. It ain't gone. Look,
I ain't
just as much.
saying it is gone. I just haven't met my tribe. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't met my connection. I ain't say it was gone, you know? But
Okay,
I know when it ain't connecting. And I know when to let go when it's not connecting. Like why would I sit up there and torture myself knowing that this ain't finna work? And every day I'm waking up miserable, you know, knowing that it ain't gonna work. That's torture on myself. Why would I put myself through something like that?
but see, listen, one thing for sure and two things for certain. I believe it's different traumas for different people, though. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing is real. It's certain, like you could do a little. This was my motto. I live by this. Okay, you can always. Ain't nobody perfect, right? Right or wrong.
Right.
Okay, so a little bit wrong, it's okay,
Yes, it's
right?
okay. Because we
But
all
I
make
swear,
mistakes.
because we all make mistakes. But I'm telling you, to just be wrong on all levels, that's a whole nother other story. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I live by. I ain't gonna never be all the way wrong. I'm gonna be a little wrong because I'm not a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't striving to be no perfect person. You know, I'm just striving to be a better person. So I already know, and you know, a lot of us don't think like that. A lot of us don't think
So
that way.
so what you think about like if I tell him like what you doing is really upsetting me, you know what I'm saying? Can you not do that no more? And he continued to do it. So what do you think I'm supposed to do? Sit there and let him keep hurting me?
See. The thing we keep talking about is him. That's all I hear in this world. It's
But
him.
I'm asking you a question though. What
Hey,
would you suggest? What would you suggest?
I I suggest this. If if that is the case, I suggest this. You gotta look within first. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. Don't look outside. Look within. You gotta look within yourself. You know what I'm saying? It could be. Sometimes it could be. To be honest, sometimes you know, y'all women say this all the time. You know, y'all dress up for us. Y'all say we visual people, visual men, visual creatures, or whatever, however y'all say it. But if y'all know that, before you go to before you go to point the finger at the guy, I think you should look within first. If every woman say we are visual creatures, okay, so that means if something going on, like you said, if I tell him that hurting me, you know, could you stop or however the case may be, I say you need to look within yourself. Check yourself first. See, because it could be small things. See what I'm saying? It could be very small things.
Why I'm
Could be
listening to myself when I'm asking him a question the way he doing to me.
well because that could be the reason. You know, he might you know be obligated. You know, sometimes relationships come with obligations, so it might be obligations in the process of that. You know, uh, people could
What
really have a lot of good feelings. You know, love you and everything. Okay, but uh, it might be something. Man, it could be. You saw that movie, Coming to America. You saw that movie when Eddie Murphy would no that was Boomerang when he was a girl, he was checking her toes and feet and the snore and the covers. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. So that's what I'm saying. It's like women, they overlook themselves and then, okay, say, forget all of that. Let me go get me a dog or a cat and just let me be just as sloppy as I want to be, or snore loud as I want to be, or, you know, be nasty as I want to be, or whatever the case may be. It ain't no rules. It ain't no discipline. You can live how you want to live. Does it mean it's right? No. You know what I'm saying? It just means basically you don't want to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the best version of you. You know what I'm saying? That's all that means. So
Well,
I
then that's
think
what I say. That's when the communication come in at.
there
If he
you go.
got a problem, if he got a problem with something that I'm doing or not doing, I feel like that he should voice his opinion about it.
There you go. There you go. You're right. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the whole thing. You know, they always point the finger outward, but if y'all know we visual creatures, if you know that, you know what I'm saying, then I think it should be more pointed inward first before you go outward. Because it could be the smallest things that can lose interest and still love you and still got obligations. You see what I'm saying? And all of
And
that.
women can look at men the same way.
You
Like
doggone
men,
right.
men gain weight during a relationship too. You know what I'm saying? They let their stuff go. They don't want to get a haircut. Sometimes you gotta look at your head all looking all raggedy. You know what I'm saying? But we still love you. You know what I'm saying?
She said, "Oh, raggedy." Uh, she said, "Oh, raggedy." Straight up. That's how you
Like
feel about it.
you see men all day, every day. That be looking good, that's built up, got the six pack and everything. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to risk it all just because you having a bad hair day. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's when we go back again to the energy. The energy. See, me, I shouldn't be never been in a problem that I didn't understand the energy, chemistry. You feel me? That's what it's about. With all of that, you can never go wrong. Is when you get the different energies that don't mix with yours. That's how it goes to the left. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Yeah, and
things
I
get
believe
bad.
that sometimes people like grow apart. Like the relationship I was in, I believe that we kind of like grew apart because we was getting older, and there was certain things that I wanted that he wasn't really ready to provide. Like I wanted to get married. You know what I'm saying? We've been together all this time, but he wasn't ready to get
How,
married. We was on
how,
two
how
different.
long? How long y'all been married? I mean, how long was y'all together?
7 years, and we
Okay.
had 2 kids. So we was playing house. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking and cleaning and all this and the other, and I'm just like I got to the point to where you know what's the hold up? Like I want to be married. And I kind of gave him like the ultimatum, like if you ain't trying to marry me, then we need to just like separate. And that's how it kind of happened. He said he wasn't ready, but I'm doing all this and still can't get a ring. Like you just wasted 7 years of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but he told you the truth. He wasn't ready. See, you gotta appreciate well. You know, you can't.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I'm glad that he did tell me, and I was able to move on from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, see my homeboy now. My homeboy. They was like basically See, I had got settled down and married as well before my friends did, and they was older than me. You feel me? They was older than me, so it's like uh, they mama and stuff used to be like, y'all should. You see your friend, y'all should be like your friend. I'm telling them niggas, nigga, you better not do that. You better, you don't, nah, you do that when you ready. You feel? You don't do
Right.
that just because somebody telling you to do that. Or you see me doing this. Nah, don't do that, brother. Because you do have to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
you do.
definitely got. So if he told you he wasn't ready, no, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, why you ain't been telling me this shit? Like,
Listen to you.
and throughout the whole 7 years, we was going back and forth because you know what I'm saying. We wasn't meant to be together. But me, I got the kids. You know, I want this happy family. I want the picket fence, the dog. I want it all. You know.
She said, I want it all.
And we was in our 20s.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Late 20s when it ended, but
oh,
he
okay.
wasn't
So
ready. He was still experiencing, what he needs to experience. Like I said, the 20s is to be experienced. You know what I'm saying? And I probably was pushing it a little bit, but I was like, we already got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? We already living together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a piece of paper? You know?
that's a lot. That man knew what he was doing. He said that was a lot. I wish y'all would have done it though. You want to know why? Because I wouldn't have been the only one in the 20s. You feel me? I was in the 20s, man. But you gotta. It's all good. It's a learning experience. It's a learning experience, and it
Yeah.
ain't all bad. It'll grow you up. Like I told you, I was mature. I was hanging around guys that was older than me. But see, they
Mm-hmm.
they wilding though. Them guys was wilding, and then it was just little old me. Hey, they
Oh, you
still
bet.
hanging in here with me. Yeah, they still hanging in here with me. I ain't even been on a doggone thing. Let me see it. You see, I had just put that in there. We did good tonight. We did good tonight. Okay, where we at? Let me see. Okay, it's almost we doing 2 hours. I think this is a good test run here.
Do anybody in the chat or over there on Facebook, y'all got any questions? Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Let's see. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see the chat.
I don't see nothing in there. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, I see it. You know how people just be in there. This was
Mm-hmm.
a cool. This was cool though. I really like this one right here. This was cool. For a little test run though.
Mm-hmm.
I like this here. You see, I'm learning how to work this a little bit here, Miss Dallas.
I see you got
So
everything working.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to work this thing here. What I like about it though, like, see, I might mess with it for maybe about a month or so, and then I get off of it, and then when I come back to it, it's like I don't know, it just seemed a little bit more fresher, a little bit more better. But I do gotta constantly stay on here.
Yeah, so what you plan on doing? Do you plan on coming on like a certain day, a certain time?
Yeah, well, I think these Thursdays, I like these Thursdays. What you think? Or, whatever time that you would like to come on and assist with me and talk with me about these things here. Whatever day I know you's a working gal.
Yeah, but anytime you live, just drop the link, you know. And if I can come on, I'll come on. Cause
But see, I
sometimes
know,
I'm at work, I can't hop on, but I might can, chat with you in the chat.
right? That's cool, and it's like I'm just gonna be popping on though anyway, because I want to start getting familiar with it, so I can start linking up and getting the links right. You see what I'm saying? Because you do have to have the links right for them to connect on here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta have the links right, and I just want to start working with this. You see this? I like it. I like it. And you in here with me, man. Man, you was up in here with me. I appreciate this. We're gonna do a round two of this one. We're gonna start off straight off on the topic though. We kind of eased in this because this was like a little run here. We kind of eased in this. Come up in
Mm-hmm.
here, and I like how but we got to explore what you got to say, because I like I like how you break it down. You go high. You know what I'm saying? You get out what you got to say, and then you come down low when you listen to reason. That's what I like. I like that. Because no matter what, you got to make it all make sense. You got to make it all make sense, and you have to take. Uh, I think we all play a part in all of this. You know, it ain't no one special person. Even if it's sometimes who we may choose to be with. You see what I'm saying? Who energy we choose at that time. That was bad energy anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way we have to look at that. But the thing I like, to me, is sort of like when the relationship is done and over with, years can been and happen and went through, and men and women sometimes, still be kind of feeling some type of way, about the person in the relation that they was in a relationship with. That's the thing that kind of gets me, because I believe, like I say, I believe we all have a part in any situation that we come in contact with, because shoot, we chose the situation. So you just can't say basically it's one sided. You just can't say it's one sided. And I think if we can get past that point, it could be a better understanding, it can be a better dialogue, and then it can get I think it can stop because see, people be talking about. I mean, I know this is the topic today, but I'm saying you get with some people, and they just basically, you know, they still be hurt. You feel what I'm saying? They still be hurt about it. And breaking up and everything, and I guess all of that and the things, I guess it is hurting, But I
Of
mean,
course, you didn't invested a lot of time with this person, and then for it to end the way it ended, yeah, you gonna feel some type of way about it.
mhm, yeah. So it's understandable, But I just think instead of being hurt, okay, you may feel some type of way, but then uh, like we talking about a dog, they go get a cat. You know what I'm saying?
Or then you just
No,
focus on you, like I did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going hop from one man to the other. You
the
know,
focus, the focus, the focus got to be on the spirit. That's what the focus got. That spirit, that's the energy right there.
I'm just at a point in my life right now where if I ain't happy with it, I gotta let it go.
Hey, what happened, man? What happened? I remember, boy, I remember. You was at that church. What's that, Marvin Sapp Church? Was that Marvin Sapp Church?
Yeah,
Hey, you said that like you was shocked. I remember that.
I do. Yeah,
Look, look.
I don't even remember telling you about that church.
You see what I'm saying? See, I remember bullet points. You know what I'm saying? I
And
remember.
what happened? What I tell you? What happened?
No, no, you didn't tell me what happened. You just was telling me
Uh,
that's the church you attend. That's the church you attend. Yeah, I remember that. You tried to get me to go with you one day. I was gonna go with you one day. I remember that. Yeah. See, you see, I was pulling up something and I saw those pictures. I say, man, see, you don't even remember that. Want to know
okay.
why? Want to know why? Because you over there with them dogs and cats, right?
You know, you got no dogs and cats.
I know. Barack, what Barack at? Right. You know what I'm saying? Look, I know, right? But I'm just saying, that's why you don't remember. See, that right there, that was the spiritual. That's what that is. That's the only thing. I'm telling you. Like, that's what hit me. That's how I'm here right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was the phase when I was starting to get in tune with myself.
yeah, that's the spiritual right there.
After I had went through all the bull, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to
Okay,
get back
okay.
to
Say that again, right there. Say that part again.
when I said I had to get back to me. That
Oh,
was
I
my
know, I know.
that was
Oh,
that was when I was starting to get in tune with myself
okay,
and my spirituality.
okay. I thought you was finna say that's what I need to get back to. You dog, all right. Cause that right there, cause that right there. Listen, that's the only thing. And then yeah, you gotta be women. Y'all women gotta be careful into that as well. You see what I'm saying? Because it's all type of energies. Hey, that positive, good energy, that church energy, all of that. It even comes bad to you that way as well. You know. See, it's
Right.
just all
Every,
about.
yeah, everybody in the church say holy. You know what I'm saying? The church is a hospital, so everybody in there they dealing with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I I like I'm gonna tell you what kind of church to go to. The mega churches. The, the mega churches. That's the churches to go. I like the mixed ones like yeah. I mean,
I mean,
you gotta
I always been into the church growing up. You know, I used to be at church Monday through Sunday. You know, so I always had that background. But as I got older, you know, I kind of shied away from it because I felt like it was forced upon me. You know, being in church so much, I got to the point when I got older to where I didn't want to go to church no more. Like I felt like I had enough church. You know, but then that came back to me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be back where where I was used to being. And so that's when I came back into play.
yeah, I remember that. You was
But
dressed up on the
I
Sunday.
experienced
I
but
remember that.
I experienced some stuff in the church, you know, that wasn't so
Huh?
good. I had experienced some stuff in that church that wasn't so good. Like I said, everybody that's in church ain't good people. So
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
it backed me away from it once again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, wow, you know, these people supposed to be here like helping people like get closer to God, and they like the devil. You know what I'm saying? Walking around like they holy. So I was like, wait a minute. You know, then I had to get in tune with God for myself, which I never had because it was just forced upon me to go to church and to get the lesson, which it wasn't even like embedded in me. It was just like I was just there because I had to be there. You know?
So you had to be there. You know
Yeah, that's
that
what we had to
that was
do.
the rule. That was the rules back then.
But you
That
gotta
that
get a
was the rule.
connection with God yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
church
yeah.
ain't gonna do it. You gotta have a relationship with them yourself. You gotta get to know them for yourself. Being in
Hey,
church or out of church, you know, I don't need to be in a church to reach God. You know,
hey, I'm gonna tell you, you better not let them church people hear you say that. Oh my God, boy, they'll
I
blow a
already know.
gasket, boy. I'm telling you, they'll blow a gasket. I said that I said a few things to this church lady. Wow, I didn't even say much, you know. I sort of said sort of like, the same thing what you just said a little bit, but uh, I heavily say Lord Jesus Christ name. I'm a real supporter, a real believer, a real committed person when it comes to him and his word and me speaking it. I have no problem with that. And boy, I said a few things like that to this one lady at the church, and boy, she almost blew a gasket. Boy, you hear me?
Because they go on by the tradition, you know, from back in the day when they was, you know, young and growing up. Like you just gotta be in the church. Which I'm not taking anything away from church. You know, I feel like
Right.
people should go there, you know, listen to the messages and everything, and leave. You know, you ain't got to congregate with the members. I mean, you can go there, get the word, and leave.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but one thing though, that is real when it comes to the church though, that I will say, uh, you do have to stay connected though for a few different reasons. But uh, one that kind of made me think about it even more, because when we all gonna leave this this side of the universe, you know. So you do got to make sure you're in good standards. You know what I'm saying? And
And it
that's
ain't
something.
gonna be. It's not gonna be by how many times you went to church. Cause like
Oh
I said,
no, 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 I'm not talking about that
uh,
specifically from the man upstairs. I'm saying just really like for the church itself. Having having everything done and everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, it ain't like you pulling up to some church that you ain't never been. Talking about some, here I go. You know, in my afterlife or whatever the case may be. So I guess the member was trying to tell me this is what the members were saying. Like it's called a church home. You feel me? So you can kind of understand that a little bit. You do have to have a church home. You get it?
I hear you talking.
Hey, you funny. Hey, not only you funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? You really meant that. You say, I hear you talking. Hey, okay, listen. We gonna go call it a night. We gonna go and wrap this one up. This been real good. Hey, I want to thank everybody out there that is watching or that will watch. This is going to be up. I'm going to look at it. I guess I got to do something in the studio. Uh, I got to learn how to put them settings on there as well. Okay. Hey, but this been a good one, Miss Dallas. This has been a real good one. You got anything to say before we close up out of here, Miss Lady?
No, I just want to say thanks for bringing me up. I enjoyed the conversation, and I hope
Hmm.
everybody have a good night.
Okay, okay then. Yeah, we will jump on here tomorrow if you got some time. Like I say, I do got to go in tomorrow night, but we'll talk though and see how we can get this going on again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to say thank you, Miss Dallas, and I'll see you here on the next one. We gonna call this part. We're gonna call the next one part two. 'Cause this part one. I'm gonna edit this to part one. Okay.
Oh, I wonder how part two gonna be like.
That's right. Ooh, hey, cause we in here. You know what I'm saying? We definitely in here. I see it. So I'm gonna go through it and see. What can I do different? Okay. So thanks for coming, and I'll check with you here a little later. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This was a real good one, you guys. This was one for the books right here. Okay. This is episode number one. Okay. This is live episode number one. I want to say thank y'all whoever tapped in and whoever taps in to see this. Thank you. We will be back on. Me and the co host will be back on here tomorrow. Okay. All right. Y'all have yourself a good night. It is late, but we a third shifter. Okay. Y'all know my saying. Peace, love, and blessings.